attack.
The attackers moving immediately towards mid control, but they're spotted at least one. We're going to get a nice slow beginning.
4 frenzies against 4 ghosts.
Ryan was mentioning the end. You've got those 2 initiators over on the side of foot. Can be a big difference maker to how annoying they can be when they're pushing into these sites.
Yeah, the thing is though, Vitality, their whole composition.
What's the flash swing like?
Explosiveness, nice little pop flash is going to catch
Oh, it's incredible. Still though.
Vitality, a team which normally
I was going to say, still the positions aren't great.
They got an advantage for just a second, but they'll hold it at least for now.
Nicely done. Nicely done from Vitality. Who would have thought that the frenzies went out? Change my title? What's my title?
Creeping his way up towards heaven and catching the rotation as it came in from the A site. Cut off some of the numbers and maybe gave them the leg up in that one. Also a little bit of extra info on the last player coming up top. Vitality sitting 1-0 with a pistol under their belt, but time and time again, we have seen teams lose that follow-up. Sometimes it's because of force buys on the other side, but a lot of the time they lose it to just those pistols, those low buys.
Well, I think that, they got to be careful. That was the thing in one of the last series that we saw from Vitality, is they finally managed to win themselves a pistol, and then they lose the second round instead.
Can't do that this time. Already one player.
Okay, in terms of this, what do we got for the buys?
The response is there. And you
We got, I guess that was a pistol that just went down looking at the money, so we get 3 rifles, 1 Spectre, and 1 pistol. Not too bad.
This has been a stack.
Kind of planning ahead, to be honest with you, with that buy. What do you mean, Gab? We won the DM. We were on track to win the DM, I could feel it.
Waiting for this. I don't know how he's managed to get that kill. Of course, we know about the ropes, but it's eventually cleaned up. Rifles will be kept through. Did they retrieve senders? Yeah, I think they have now.
There we go.
And eventually they get the ball.
If you're an astronaut,
the Spectres lost, so I don't think it's the end
would
of the
you
world
fly to Yampy? That doesn't even make sense.
Coming back into this one.
What does this question mean?
Really need to get going. And one thing I want to premise when it comes to Vitality,
if you're an astronaut, you go into space. You're not really. You don't really have much choice.
A lot of the time they're very, very direct. You have 2 players that are basically working in tandem on that sort of entry role. The one thing that troubles them a little bit is when things slow down, because it's been mentioned they don't have that initiator. In fact, they have a single flash, the paranoia, and if that's gone,
okay, knife goes in, only hits 1, and that's kind of smart. The other 2 backed away, and only hits the Cypher, something that you expect to do in a normal default.
But Vitality's success when they do rely on this chaos and blitz in is remarkable as well. It depends on the day, I suppose. It can be hit or miss. This time around, coming in with just the 1 pistol on Twist and not wanting to overinvest, so a strong bonus round for Vitality.
He's also probably just going to almost like suicide dive into the side. So
Chat, the caster is loud enough.
It's like the whole goal with this composition is he's not going to have the best stats in the world. If he does, they've probably already won the map. But he is going to take that space for the team, and then you're looking at someone like Malsey, Bone Cold, maybe Destrian to get those trades almost immediately.
They've used the cage to creep across, but Malsey was spotted on the way. Either way, they knew that they were giving up this control. Cracks
3 people here, full info over towards foot.
You've also got some help here from Maj, who hasn't yet been spotted up top. They'll look to rely on a little bit of a surprise play, but he's been caught. The Boombot seeing him, maybe needs some support as he falls down, and there it is. It's Cracks.
What? Why is no one watching for that then?
And having control for Vitality, sure, it might still be there, but the man holding it has the spike. A very dangerous situation ahead of this attacker's
Cracks, mate, he's been unbelievable, hasn't he? I should get the cards back out.
Cracks just throwing out a little bit of utility, but they are holding off. Just look at the deep beat push already. Mid being watched, spam from Sender will at least garner 1, but you're now mainly looking at
Yampy, shut up, man. Yampy, don't make me rip up your. Don't make me rip up this. I'll do it. Limited edition Yampy card. Put it in the bin.
At the end of the day, the round was already lost, but they would have liked to save that second weapon through, I'm sure. Good round for Foot. That's the way you want. Like we said, you come into that third round, a lot of the time
really nice. We'll go into this one. They probably didn't do enough damage to make this one any kind of swing round.
Look at this. Perfect timing, just
catching the timing, and as I said, an important way for them to get off to a good start, because we've already seen many a time on this map just sort of steamroll hard.
Winner? Yeah, mate, this is just a straight up winner. Winner takes everything. It's Tokyo or no Tokyo.
To play against on this attack side, and straight away we're going to see them just walking up and getting that mid control for themselves. If they manage to put
no more chances, no nothing.
It can be fairly difficult for the
Flash goes in, does hit one, so that's good info. Damn, did the observer actually look at the minimap and see the flash coming in and want us to show us the person getting flashed? Damn, I saw that. I see you.
Look at the sort of spacing, it seems that's exactly what they've done.
Still traps, still the cam up in heaven, a player watching cross. It's a solid enough hold.
XOZ, what's up, man? How we doing?
To help them out in retaking the heaven control to pop those
Setup's pretty good here. We've got info trip, got both of them here. One-way cage to swing that as well.
Into the trap wire down below, but that ain't happening. It's a full heaven crunch. Nobody there to receive it.
Observer's been prepping for 2 hours. That's good. The wall push, but there's 3 here. And Krax is just playing out of his mind. I love that from Destrian, though. That's huge. I actually felt like the nade missed a little bit because he took no damage doing that. Whoa. Yeah.
He's just been baited by Twistan's dash.
Felt like Foot had a good amount of people here for this. They're gonna feel like they should have done better.
Breaks the trip.
This is really good. It's a really odd comp from Vitality, to be honest with you. The no info might hurt them on defense, but we'll see. They still have a pretty insane defense side though, considering.
And then from that point onwards,
A lot of stall.
It just comes down to these individual duels, and they are not missing a
I wonder.
beat.
So I reckon in terms of Vitality on their defense, it's pretty much going to be using the Cypher for like info and basically info trips instead of kill trips, right? Because again, I imagine a lot of the time on defense they're just going to be using like trips here and here. So it's hard for this Vitality comp to actually get information on the defense, especially over towards like B main. You're seeing a lot of teams play the Sky like in this area and do this all the time, right? Dog over towards B. And then honestly you can have like Sky Flash mid, Sky Flash here as well to get information. So this is just all to get info.
Spectre backing up their rifles. It's not going to be easy. And on that defensive side, they do seem to have a read. It feels like every time that Vitality move towards the site,
or they're going to be very proactive. Yeah, they might just try and take B main a lot. It's also the only real way they can take it is like with one ways.
Yeah, a lot of the time he's playing the rotator. It seems
Knife goes in over towards middle and it hits nothing. Jump spotting and he gets punished for it. Damn, Krax as always doing great, but yeah, for their big buy round, force them to an eco. I like this from Vitality.
And in terms of the weaponry for a retake, it's not fantastic. Kiwi
They're looking good on this map.
Directly past. Neither player seemingly realizing. And well, I guess for Vitality, they now just end up in the same post plan they would have been in anyway.
Yeah, I mean, another example of excellent positioning from Sander. Obviously, he didn't walk through the smoke and kill him in the back, but no way he could know to do that. Just his sense of the safe spaces that he has in these rounds. Foot don't seem to want to go for this anymore. I mean, it's way too late at this point, I'd imagine, especially with Maj's position. They're playing containment. They want these players on Vitality to lose all of those credits they've worked so hard to build up. They want them to die to the spike, and well, there's an opportunity to at least make this costly with Maj sitting outside B main. They're ready for it. It's an awkward enough position. One player dropped, but here's where the big damage could come through.
Any extra?
Yeah,
oh, actually he died from the spike then. I tell you what, they'll kind of be right with that. Obviously, it's a devastating round to win because they got 3 people that can't buy on top of it, but at least they did some good damage. Yeah, I'm down for the question marks on that one. That was maybe a little bit too much damage. It was a nice way of handling this, though. Well, if you're in terms of Foot, they gotta probably change some stuff up. Don't want to be spotting B like that. But I also think they did really well in terms of Vitality, the calling, right? They waited for Dog to come out, and then they waited for Sky Flash, and then they decided to do it. So they just made sure that the Dog had just fully gone, so they couldn't get full number info.
I think it's important to point out for
sure. It's really weird that they're using the Dog early. They keep using the Dog insanely early, and I think, I mean, they got punished last round, if I'm fully honest.
That initial Kerplunk ain't doing too much right off the rip. Vitality 4-1. Maj, good positioning here. He's caught by the Boomba, but he still gets the kill. Pops off his ult as well. These players now down on site, spotted. The player late in B main that maybe was thinking about coming for a mid flank.
Where's the boom bot gone?
Anymore, not for a while. Still plenty of time left in the round with the spike.
Did he break it last second?
Oh, Destrian almost got up there.
Yeah, for now at least. No command is going to deny that showstopper. But the longer this round goes on, the
looks
more
so
likely
weird.
that is to come back into play. So they need to get a move on. They need to move into this site quickly. Molsey still just waiting close. Flash avoided, just waiting patiently and in the crossfire. They're still yet to get that spike down. And there goes the showstopper, but he's caught out of the sky.
Whoa, okay, that's one way to do it. We get some upgrades as well. We're going to get this extra gun. Yes, they are. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. That gives them a good shot into this one. Great low buy from them. Okay, yeah, he killed it just mid-spray at the beginning. That's wild.
From this man here, I mean, how young Ben's able to get away with that, I'll never know. Mr. Fallen now sitting 5-4, put foot up to 2 rounds. The economy's starting to recover on that side, but like we said,
okay, backup judge comes here. Looks like we might just be going for a straight up heaven take.
It's twisting, but this is what we're worried about. It's the blade storm coming through. The updraft finds
okay,
nothing
no
to
one
start.
there. They did a good amount of pressure. So much so that it forces them over towards here. Foot doing a big change up, turning Mr. Fallon over towards A. So all of his util is here. And we're still investing the dog like really early.
The entirety of the team, but I think they're a little bit more patient. I don't know, maybe he saw Destrian, but I don't think he saw the rest of the players building up here. However, look at the rotations.
That's more so the thing, you know, even though I believe he only saw the one player, that doesn't matter. They've called for the gamble, they've rolled the dice, and this time it doesn't look too good. Actually, they need someone to step in.
Wow, crazy trades. Look at it.
Enough for the defenders. That's leaving just one man at a captain to take on these final 2. We said Sender's positioning had been sublime.
Will be devastating if Foot lose this. 1-9 loss bonus.
At a captain, ready for this fight, but Sender, where could he be? Anywhere on this rafter, there could be a player down below ready to fight with him, and instead they reposition. Now the double peek is possible, and it's not even
nicely done from them. 1-9 loss bonus. Kicking in for Vitality. 2 of them definitely can't buy.
Yeah, I think
might see 3 okay buys for this.
He could have tried to take a little bit of a risk, go within the cage, even try and take that fight once the trip got destroyed.
Oh, that, yeah, the satchel broke the trip as well.
The thing about this sort of very direct approach that you get from Vitality is if they can trade effectively, something I personally think they're very, very good at, they will win the majority of rounds. It's only when you're able to get these stacks up. And that's the thing in that round, what, Foot had 4 players on the B side. But Vitality trade well enough that it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, look, back and forth game like that, always going to sit well with the attack side if they start out on
they go
ground,
for this.
Thin out those defenders, and as you saw,
they really go for this.
Side of the map, so not much he can do. Oh, we're right in! Dashing past him out on the road.
They got knives.
Not sure where to look, where to put his crosshair. And that decision better be made quickly. He's already dropped Malsey. Here comes Twistin to try and recover. Trades are good, but at the end of the day, Foot are coming way ahead. And at the last second, Bone Cold pops a kill, gets a res, and they're not able to punish. They need one of these kills.
Oh god. There we go. Nicely done. Mr. Fallon is... Damn, Mr. Fallon saving them at the moment. He's getting some big kills coming in. That would have been devastating. 2-4 on this one. They went for a little bit of a risk in terms of buying this one. They're like just holding on at the moment.
The fight back though was swift. The res comes through and Mr. Fallen has
and they forced him back down to eco. It was pretty much all on this round.
Really high impact kills.
Yeah, Mr. Fallen again just having just crazy impact. Crazy impact.
We'll see now how Vitality are going to adapt, because ultimately
feels like Ata's missing some shots, man. I don't know if he's like, I don't know if he's feeling the pressure or what, but it doesn't look like he's playing how he normally plays.
Yeah, the double spray
He's been bailed out twice.
Trade coming out from Kiwi as well. I mean, well coordinated in that last 2vx. Good decision making. They gave themselves the opportunities to convert.
Vitality's first time to eco in this one. They get 2 hero guns.
You're going to rely on that again and again. This time, though, Vitality, like you're saying, there's more than one classic in play here. Vitality aren't in a good spot economically. They've decided to keep their credits for the next round, and anyone that has something to spend is putting it on the line here to give them a fighting chance. But yeah, that chance is quite low.
Straight up sight hit with the double jeweler. Seekers are coming in as well. And that's a nice Omen Flash. Wow, that's an insane Omen Flash. Got both of them.
They have so much faith in these 2 players to just pop open this site.
Yeah, it was a really good sight hit though.
Is all they need to obliterate the defense of Foot. And all they can do is flee. All they can do is fall back and hold on to their guns. That was 2 rifles, a sheriff, And, well, a paranoia. That's it. The classics don't even matter. It's the paranoia. The way they use one piece of util.
And as we said earlier, their only piece of util that does that, right? Like, you have to use it well, and they did. So
this is the thing. I'll always harp on
Let's look over.
When it comes
Let's look over at this.
Mate,
This whole match is just no one can string them in 2 rounds together.
But his assists on this map
This is a nightmare.
really do matter. What he's able to do
You
with
really
that
need that gun,
paranoia is
boss.
huge, and while Kiwi,
You
that's a gun loss
really need
of
these
a
guns.
base that really isn't worth it. Again, you look at the economy on the other side for Vitality. They lose a gun, they lose 2 guns. It doesn't matter to them. That one rifle disappearing for Foot. It's not going to put them in a good spot here.
Yeah, and that was a perfectly laid trap by Twiston as well. You saw him up close on the ropes, thinking about going
look
down,
at this. We've only had
there, and he just fired a few shots,
2 in a row and then
away.
eco pistols on. Damn, replay guy. Shout out to the replay guy, and he shows the POV of both of them getting flashed. Man, give me this guy at Tokyo. Give me this guy for every big event ever.
Again, shout out to our replay.
Yes,
who
thank
have
you.
been doing God's work every single week. It's just exactly what you want to see. But that's it. One piece of utility.
Riot are making a crazy mistake if they don't get him for every single big
it's
LAN.
so basic in the setups of Vitality,
He's
but then
too
something
good.
so difficult to play against because you have players like Mosey, like Twiston, who are so good on those entries. If you
It just
set them
adds
up.
such a
And
huge
it's also
amount to
why
it.
A lot of the time I'm going to rave about how good I think Destrian is. I think if you look at a lot of teams and the pieces I think they have missing, is it star power? No, it's not that firepower. It's not someone who can use the op. It's not someone who can hit headshots or use a blade storm. It's someone who can have one piece of util and win you around. And that guy is Destrian.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Bieber, what's up, dude?
I mean,
Hey, Dump.
again, when it comes to this paranoia play, 10 assists for Destrian. What,
And
6 for the rest of the team?
Rest of the team have 6. Rest of the team have 6.
Not bad at all. Not bad. But yeah, for Vitality
Right.
in this moment, there's
Can
certainly
anyone
feeling
string
like
2 in a row? We
the
have a
attack
hero
side
gun here
is
that
starting
was
to
saved.
flow really well
Mr.
for
Fallon
them, and I
buys a
think
little bit into it
maybe
as well.
That is where they're going to find a lot of this space, but defensive side, I don't think they're that weak either. And I
You're
think the dueling
expecting
ability
Vitality
of
to
Ballsy
get around 6
and
with
Twiston
the
is
double duelist.
undeniably
Anything
strong.
more
This
would
is
be a
somewhere we
bit of a
wanna see
disaster for
start to
Foot.
recover, but this round leaves them with very little. A rifle on Mr. Fallen, and that has fallen down on the ground, and to be recovered. Kiwi will pick it up. Dash online. Activated. He's going to look to swing this for sure, and there's the shot.
Nice trade
Both go
back.
down and a potential weapon recovered for
Kiwi
this
has to
squad
go
if they could
huge
get
here.
into main, but that cross is watched.
It makes this take a lot more
Oh,
one-dimensional.
Omen,
A lot of the
Omen, oh,
time, they've
so they
had
have to
female
180
control.
so they
He's
can
just
get out
one
here.
person,
Good
big
information though.
rocket, 2
They
within
pivot
the
over
site.
towards here.
This is instantly
XOZ,
gonna
what the hell
force
have you
that
done?
rotation away. And even with that realization, finally the steps are going to be
Oh my
hard,
god,
but
there's
they
so
are
many.
late.
How many did you do?
Yeah, and this is a round where Cracks
I'm scrolling.
be
50,
looking to play through
50.
that smoke with a flash
Jesus.
instead,
Chat,
but
let's get some
moving
slug
down the
approves in.
screens to try cover the cross,
Get some
make it
slug approves
costly,
in.
make
Not
sure
to,
these
don't
guys
spam too
get
much. I need to read the
extra
names.
space for free.
Get like a
But Vitality have no interest
get a
in
reasonable
extra space
amount
at this
in.
point. It's about planting that
Midway
spike and
point.
looking to punish as Foot walk back through.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly watch this one and then I'll try and read these names off.
Again, even if this gets the slightest bit risky, they can throw that in, delay for time, or even just try and kill
Thank
off a
you so
player or
much,
two.
XOZ,
And that's
for
if they need
50
it.
gifted.
With this one
Holy
rifle
hell.
in play,
Gonna have to try and
unable
read
to
these ones
retrieve anything
out
else, it
fast.
seems. And a bit of an offhand
Thank you for all your
back
support,
center
mate. It's
again.
crazy,
Always
crazy,
so good
crazy
in these
amounts.
late round positions.
520 altogether gifted.
Crunch out of heaven. I mean, it's being spotted from
That's
so many
mad.
different angles, and you're talking about
Okay, and then
pistols
managed to
for
get
most
this
of
one
those
out. Let's read
players.
some of these
All
names. We've got
the first
Nienzi,
ones to
Mazel,
fall. In fact,
Green Frog
that
Pick,
is the
Polo,
expected
Unart,
result in this
Vanny,
round here. A
Exile,
decent fight put up by Foot.
Polino,
Kiwi's re-aggression in
Kayui,
main was
Sulky,
fantastic. The only
Adrena,
issue being they couldn't
Bad
make it
PC
back to
curve.
A on time.
No,
Boots were
bad
on the
XP
ground.
curve.
That wasn't
That makes
going
sense.
anywhere. 7 rounds
Shistan,
now for the
Bad Blake,
Vitality side on
De La
the attack.
Rosa, De La Rosa,
They can't get
Cuvis,
much more than this. It's a lot of
Lolwat,
runway to play with.
Torigo, Zane, Dimension, Dar, Darmtian, Yellow. Tell me someone time. Who's this? Oh, it's a tech timeout? Chat, how are we getting so lucky with this? Well, not lucky, kind of unlucky, but lucky for me reading out names. Rin VLRT, Buddha as 69. Jesus, morbidly obese 112. Sean Garris got one. What up, Sean? You ever see this? Zyko, Cyclone, Mr. Mr. Poopy Butthole. Thank you for that one. Daniel Jamaron, Taguro, Mashiro, Vitalities, 3 S's, Pepe God,
Now, obviously, Haven coming up
Kytrex,
next. I think this time around,
Focus Luigi 68, Kironi, Heydays, Districts, Mates, Sassy Duchess, Jay Godric, Droopy Meat, Void, Walker, Tony Nose, Kylan's, Miss Shadow, Todu, and B_Waffle. If you got gifted, please say thank you. If you heard your name, make sure you say thank you to XOZ, coming in with a big old 50 gifted. Thank you so much for that. Ajax LG on top of that with the Prime as well. Thank you for doing that, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome into the Stud Club. Thanks for that.
Yeah, this series could definitely change pace.
That was a lot, man.
And I think we saw that even most recently with the Fnatic game. That was
a lot. Let me check the might have to check the phone dashboard to see if I missed anything. It's a big old pick. Let's see if they can get 5, because 5 with and a pistol would not be too bad at all. But they're going to try burst over towards B again, and as we can see, there isn't much actually to stop this. The Omen Flash once again is incredible, but they don't push back a sight. They do push back a sight, but it was only 1. And now they use the ult. I felt like they should use this ult earlier with the Omen Flash.
He was so wrong. A sneaky play by Malzy. He's gonna have to fire that soon. There's someone in the corner.
Oh man, this has been a bit of a disaster. This one.
Dropped him and left Destrian to do it all. God, this is impossible. He's being flanked. He finds that kill at least for free, but Kiwi is so quick.
Disaster. Nice rounds. Good pick at the beginning from Kiwi.
Not going to give him any space whatsoever.
Let me just double check if I missed anything here.
Also, a much more calm
nah, we got them all. Did a lot of new follows today as well. Thank you so much for all the new follows. Welcome, new viewers. And again, XOZ with the 50 gifted. Thank you so much for all your support, man. It's yeah, it's insane. Frosty Flagella, what's up as well, mate? With the Prime. Thank you for that. 2 months.
Going through B main alone is going to be a lot more difficult because those players at the back of site, they don't feel.
All right, 7-4 who gets the last round. 7-5 is pretty much doable. 8-4 will be a bit of a nightmare, but we'll see. We will see.
This has got to be an extremely difficult round because they're going to be throwing them in right from the start.
Yeah, they're up against a lot of ults. Loving the content. Keep it up. Thank you so much, man. Honestly.
It certainly made the difference.
Thank you, dude. You've been here. Been here since I can remember, man.
They're now following the Tiger down through mid to see if he can catch a frag. I mean, this is going to be very costly information if they decide to swing it.
But this is one of the things with the operator that becomes quite a bit more difficult for Vitality because they don't have a lot to section this player off. You've got smokes, you've got a single flash. You don't really want to use it for a player that's holding an operator. So instead, they almost just have to try and bypass him.
As we can see at the moment, A's a little bit weak.
But as said, a lot more of a
Call needs to get made. We're coming to the 50-second mark. Let's look on the outskirts. What's going on? We see they leave this over. They're going over towards A. When does the flash come in from Mr. Fallon? It goes middle. And it hits. So yeah, if they had flash B main, might have had a better understanding of what's going on. They still rotate anyway. Not too bad. 35 seconds. We've got 2 trips still up.
It's not being successful because they're just playing outside of heaven with traps there. Maj looking to punish exactly that, but Twistin has got him instead. An insane opening for them, but
Astra has ult.
deal without a captain, and he even has some support from Mr.
There it is.
He doesn't have any support now.
Oh man, they handled this. They handled this well. Oh man, I feel kind of nervous with some of this stuff that I'm seeing.
He even has Sender for support over on the ramp. Clearing these players out is not going to be easy, but the thing is Vitality know, okay.
I can't believe Twistin got this kill.
We've got that player late lurking in behind the pop. Flash hasn't worked at all. If anything, it's just helped out Vitality with the delay, and more importantly,
right, they get
Okay, Kiwi.
Yeah,
the
still,
right click used up, but that's good enough.
They get 4.
The rifle recovered, but the teammate falling, and that is a brave move. Maybe even trying
they
to
get
the
4.
I'm not
Very nice from Vitality, looking pretty good into this.
Ace and an 8-4 scoreline. Vitality.
Yeah, they just couldn't string any rounds together. They just never had the money.
We still have to wonder about their defense, but this is their map pick, and you can only imagine that Foot wanted a much better first half than that. Yeah, and it has to be stated, the only time that they
that's actually disgusting.
Was to Na'Vi, and that was when they were able to shut them down on that.
Another lower bracket team, I see.
Yes, one of those other lower bracket teams, yeah. But they were able to shut them down on their attacker side. Whenever they've been going in with this sort of advantage, they have closed out the map. So it's mainly going to be onto foot now to see what they can do on the attack themselves. Of course, they do have that double initiator, a lot of flashes, a lot more initiation ability to sort of try and take that map control.
Yeah, a bit of a nightmare. Bit of a nightmare, but honestly, like we said, this comp on defense, it just can't get info. It only has the Cypher to kind of provide them with information, so they could manage to stack up an alright amount against it. Dude, what's going on today? Why are you lot doing this? It's madness. Isaac, 30. Isaac comes in with 30. Chad, let's get some slug approves in again. 2,400. We would smash my sub record. Thank you so much. We got Kanye, cancel OW, Dog Circle. Ooh, Deliquash, maybe. Apparently underscore Fatima, Haberdasher, Zero Toy Gun, Guzry Puz, Lemonator, SS Ace, Emop, I'm Bloodline, Freeze 10, Toasted Tendies, Invictus Red, Forrest Gump 1999, Daksh Gupta, Setaface, Aeolux, pulling out the 9, Decimate, YKTV, Real Fino. Dude, why have I lost them all? Where are we? What are these to do?
Mr. Falk's gonna pop a flash. Oh, that's sweet.
Wait, this is before the game. Okay, there's a little replay. This is sick.
Like almost as the third wheel.
Real Fino, Coach Snow Boots, Dead Pancreas, Riggy Small, Kakik, Gelbread, Dipper 24, and Mota. If you got gifted, please say thank you to Isaac, getting us up to 480 gifted from him and putting us on over 2,400, the most subs I've ever had. So shout out to the Oilers of the Slug Club. Damn, crazy. Isaac XOZ, thank you for the gifted today.
Regardless of which team goes to Japan, you could still end up being the bottom team.
We got Droopy Meat as well. Has gifted tier. He's gifted a tier 1. He got gifted. Now he's gifted one over to Fuzzy Meat, and then Isaac has gifted 2 more on top of that as well. Thank you so much, Isaac. Once again, Raging Donut and Nitro 289 into the Slug Club. We got Ericsson as well, gifting a tier 1 over towards Malo 8, and Droopy Meat is gifted one over towards Bouncy Meat. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I think we caught up. We get a big pistol round on the go. Thanks for doing that.
Burned his paranoia, and he might wish that he had it now. These players coming up into heaven. Cage going out. Malzy's ahead of it, but the flash catches him, and he's down. Now they know Malzy, or Destrin, excuse me, is up close, and he's going to be dealt with.
They need the pistol. It's looking good. One person on site. Nice. Okay, they get a pistol. We got a game on. Uh-oh. Don't give them an extra one.
It ain't going to do too much. They need to fight their way back in here with a
looking alright for this one. Jesus, you lot, it's going fast. Logic Valo as well, coming in with 10. Thank you so much, Logic Valo. 75 gifted altogether. Those ones really added up fast. 75, thank you so much for that. Logic with the 10 gifted on top of this as well. Crazy amounts today. We got, damn, they're all pretty low. We got Days Red, Alan, Tope, Zayek, Grumpy Cats, Fast Durdum, Spring is Nice, Real Punny, Prologue is watching, and Abel KL. If you got gifted, you heard your name there. Make sure you say thank you over towards Logic_Valo. Thank you for doing that, Logic. Appreciate what you are gifted. I think that's the first time you've gifted and it hasn't been a outrageous name, actually. So yeah, mad respect for that one as well. And an anonymous gift is getting involved as well with 5 gifted. Thank you so much to the Anon, whoever you are. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support in terms of how they're approaching this one. 4 rifles and 1 Spectre. So every kill at the moment the Vitality gets pretty important, especially if it's on one of the rifles and they can't retrieve it. So we'll keep an eye, see how much damage they can do. Again, in terms of the anonymous gifter, we have Adza 9, Rusty Grizzly, Disabo, EMEA FPS, and Granny_OW. If you got gifted, heard your name, make sure you say thank you to the Anon, whoever that may be. Thank you so much for that. And No Hands 15 as well. The Slug Enjoyer with the Prime, 3 months. Thank you, mate. Thank you for that. Okay, they push out. They kind of trade sites for the rest of the map control. They should be happy with this. As long as they're holding behind, they got a trip here, camera here, and potentially they can get a good plant. Yeah, don't want to lose the spike up there. We've got QK Sky as well coming in. QK Sky with the first gifted from them. QK Sky to Rocky Balboa. Thank you so much, QK Sky, Rocky Balboa. If you're here, make sure you say thank you, QK Sky. And this is kind of nice. How close can we get to this? Oh, we'll see. 2 away at the moment. Could be good for the economy at the beginning. No hands as well. No hands 15. With a gifted as well to Hustler Baby. So he's having a sub today and he's gifting a sub. You lot are too generous today. Thank you so much for that. No hands 15. Thanks for the gifted. Thank you QK Sky for the gifted. And Jamiron 1 as well with the gifted going to Davishat. Davishat. If you got gifted, you hear your name again. Make sure you say thank you to whoever gave it to you. Jamiron, thank you for doing that, mate. Eagly as well. Eagly, really? We were having such a good little streak. I like P. I'm just going to leave it there. Thank you so much for that, Eagly. Welcome in. Logic Valo gifting another one as well. He's getting involved. For the 10 wasn't enough. Goes for an extra one. Zesty Viking 92. Welcome into the Slug Club. DSXYZ 2000 with the tier 1. New member of the Slug Club. Thank you for doing that as well, mate. Thank you. Welcome in. Okay, chat. Big buy round. I'm going to look over in a bit. I'm going to try and catch up. But I like the nade to deny early B main control. But let's quickly try and make sure we don't miss anything here. Almost have a, it's not quite anti-flash, but the fact that no hands 15, one more gifted. That's what. Then we're caught up. No hands 15. Amaranth, welcome in. Welcome. They'll be meeting a pretty tough hole. But when you go to 150 left on the clock, and Moosey as well. Moosey's getting involved as well. Just one more name to add in there at the end. Moosey, thank you so much for the 7 months. Late in the round, that could definitely be a headache for Foot. And they'd be playing Cloak and Dagger, but they got to make some noise to break that. Yeah, with the amount of guns they've done a good amount of stall over towards middle though. Are they going to get through the wall? Yes, they are. Smoke just came down, and Kiwi had enough of it. Just decided to just push through before the smoke comes in. 2 people over towards B's. Flash. Oh, flash, nade, slow. Kind of unbelievable. Splits them up. Kiwi's done unreal. Kiwi did so good in this. Krax is following through. Vitality losing one. If he didn't have the confidence to go through this smoke at the beginning here and take the risk, this is a different round. And then he manages to save his dash as well, gets through the combo, gets the first kill, opens it up, only one person on site. Kiwi deserves all the praise here. This is pretty much all him, to be honest with you. I say as we get into a 2-on-2 down from the 2v4. I don't even know how he gets the second one there. We're in a tough spot now where these attackers actually are under pressure, but Mr. Fallen, he might it's Valen's getting some impact kills, isn't he? It's outrageous. Really backed into a corner on this one. Speaking of corners, look at that. Just to his right, there's a player nicely done as well. Krax just staying silent the whole time to back his side, then he can just secure this round. Nice round from Kiwi. And Mr. Fallon for sure deserves a little shout out for the extra kill just to secure it as well. What did we get here? Stevo as well. Stevo, thank you so much for that. Gifting 3 subs. 3 subs over to Henry MO3, Andres 245, and Turnip 1028. Yeah, that's a big round for them. Winning the bonus, really good. Kind of brings them back into this. They've done the, like we said, step 1, step 2. They're back into it, forced down to an eco. Now it's their time to stack up some more cash, which is already looking good. We've got 4 people over nearly 5,000. It's looking pretty good for the comeback. And again, Vitality's comp can struggle a little bit on this defense. Probably need to be pretty proactive, or yeah, that's a nice way of dealing with it. They would love to lose no one here. Again, if you had your name there, make sure that you say thank you over towards Stevo. And the fact is, Kiwi right now, Stinger in his back pocket. What do we got? Logic Valo, small. Mate, Logic, I can't say that one. I'll meet you halfway. Logic Valo has gifted a sub to Small Pickle. That made I can't do the last bit. Arch underscore, sorry, Arch, welcome in, Valorant underscore EMEA, gifting the main channel a sub.
I like his moves, though.
The hype train went to level 12. Damn, you lot are crazy. You lot are mad. Thank you so much for the 2 gifted, Logic Valo and Arch NP, gifting Valorant into the Star Club. Logic, mate. I can't say some of these.
Molesy dying to the spike. Foot now starting to run away with this.
Like how? I can't say that one.
It's not really going to matter too much.
Logic, thank you so much, mate.
He's got so much cash left in the bank, and with the scoreline now equalized, any advantage that Vitality had is completely gone. And in fact, we're going to see Salah call a pause because, as I said, this was the map that was their real advantage in this series. Like, it's one that ultimately Foot have been battered on recently with Fnatic.
And I think we caught on.
They played against Liquid, lost to Giants as well.
Yinsu, for God's sake.
But if Vitality don't take this one and head into
Zero Kelvin.
Lotus, okay,
yeah.
Lotus, you kind of look at that and go 3 losses in a row.
Whoa, wait, was that up the whole time?
Twice versus Fnatic and once versus
I'm lost. Zero Kelvin, thank you so much.
It's not that bad in the end, so
Mike.
I think the pressure will truly switch onto the shoulders of Vitality.
Hawk.
Only needed to win
Rocks.
one of those maps.
Made sure we pronounce the H in that one so no one gets confused. Thank you so much for that. Maybe the pause made it worse, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Lacano with the gifted sub as well. Thank you, thank you. Sard1308.
Just playing
1308, welcome.
Then you come into your next game.
Did the pause make it worse or better? I'm not sure. Cadus as well with the Prime Chat, new member as well, new member of the Slug Club, joining everyone else. Somehow we're on 2,444 subs. I don't know what's going on. Thank you so much, everyone. You lot lost your mind in the 2-hour tech pause, it seems. Thank you for doing that. Right, we're going to quickly focus on this one because it's a big buy round. Can't be missing this. The YouTube people that are watching this back are like, damn, he's just been reading names for the whole 20 minutes that we've been here.
This is it. I mean, they can feel Japan slipping away if Foot take the lead.
It could just be.
Wait, did I stop recording?
Like, try and have it as almost a direct.
Damn, dude.
That level
really messed up on that one.
Well,
we're up a little bit later tonight, but that's fine.
Already gonna have that information given over, and straight away Foot start to build in here.
Love that bait, yeah. Twistin kind of got wrecked with that one. You saw his reaction. That was really nice. Strong bait with the jump. Really smart way of doing it.
Really good push and pull.
Yeah.
I mean, they had this guy running it out of Vance.
That was a great way. Great way of doing it.
Down on him,
still though, got to get the round. This would be devastating for Vitality if they lost this one. 2-9 loss bonus on top of it. Twistin can't buy next. Everyone else kind of fine.
I'm not sure if it's the vent control. The trap they heard go down there though starts to shift them in the other direction. Malsey trying to get here on time. He needs to help out Sander, who's all alone in an unusual spot, but
wow, look at some of this, dude. How are you meant to get the first kills when they're doing this? We get the bait over towards here, and then you get this other one where the jet's just up in the air and you're trying to shoot them and then they swing on you. It's unbelievable.
And now here come the Seekers, followed up on by an upswing. That is dirty.
And now the question is, do you even go for this? Do you even try and fight back into this round? A 2 versus 4 scenario.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to save. And they got to save on top of this. Again, 2-9 for everyone that's dead. We've got 1,000 for the people that survive here. Bit of a nightmare. Footer. I mean, you'd say they're in control here, to be honest. Sassy Duchess, thank you so much. Gifting a tier 1 over towards J. Nope. KJXX31. And is this hunt going to happen? It feels like it might. That's one.
And what will make it a lot more awkward for
that's the op down. This one wants to get the op. You gonna hold this? Gonna try to get it last second. Oh my goodness. 12 HP survives, does not get the op. Pretty close. LeMayo Killjoy or LeMayo KJ, welcome. Or Kiji, actually, I think that is, with the Prime. Thank you so much, mate. New member of the Slug Club. Thank you, thank you. Scrolling down, what else have we got here? Oh my goodness, who did this? Who did this? Kahibo. Kahibo, thank you so much. We'll try and get these names out. We'll try not to miss anything. Kahibo with, dude, it doesn't say how many gifted this is, but it seems like a lot. Like 15, maybe? May I should use a dashboard.
9-8.
I might have to get the phone dashboard out. We'll see. We're going to have no action for a little bit because we're playing pretty slow on this one, waiting for some kind of push. So, again, if you hear your name, make sure you say thank you over towards Kahibo. We got Jari2647, PB. Dude, we got some bots here, surely. Who names himself PB6J03__? Heavy controller middle, by the way. Smoke, and then the smoke goes. They Omen flash as well, clear it of 3 people so they can rotate. And the wall comes up. This is nice from Vitality. Heavy hold over towards middle. Semi-sus, Freya, the Godly, West Beast 25. Let's pause. Some action is going to happen.
Are they double faking?
Yeah, it's fake over towards B and then straight up into A, and the rotate's coming in, but only one. And that's it, the rotate was there. So double duelist has to defend over towards A. Twiston has knives. 30 seconds. Oh god, it's all up to Mosey. Has nade, never going to feel confident to get out.
Coming through, but Moj has been bypassed. At least gives a slight opportunity. They're running out of time. 15
they really need to go.
Bone Cold still waiting, but
really need to go onto site here. Destrin can win this. Holy. That is not the Destrin we've been seeing this split.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not going to stop anything.
It lights his HP up, but that's
this
all
split on split.
Well, Maj not able to react in time, but the reload going through means
and yeah, some of the nerves are showing here for both teams. They're taking turns to be nervous. Looking like me in deathmatch out there. Cyborg, Awasan, Matrimos, Flaming Arrow, Hutan 12, Halloween, Zarkanid, Quolan, J-Rubes. How much damage can he do? Doesn't really matter, kind of just needs to save no matter what. But here we go anyway. Cyragon, Bloomerous, Justin Dude, Symphonic Disasters, JF Dumley, Fireland, and Kraken Bite. We got gifted a sub. Make sure you say thank you to Kahibo. Thanks for doing that, Kahibo. Anonymous gifter as well. Getting Sussy in there. Welcome, Sussy. Thank you for the anon. But Bren as well is chiming in. Bren's coming in. We got GG Cross and we got Alfea. Thank you so much, but Bren. Thanks for doing that. 2 gifted from you. Jonan, dude, you lot are mad with the gifted today. We've got a timeout. Let's try and catch up. Jonan, we got the Photon 34. Thank you so much for that, Jonan. Logic Fallow. Dude, I always get nervous when I see these names, but I think this one's fine. Serious. Welcome into the Slug Club. We got Faye TV with the Prime as well. Thank you, Faye TV, 9 months. Saying he's officially a newborn slug with the 9 months. Thanks for that. Thanks for using your Prime on me. Nats is getting us gifted as well from Murky Burker. Thank you so much for that. Where enough are we? See the melon spam. I think that's warranted. It was got a little bit closer. Slow Duty with the Prime 3 months. Thanks so much for saying love the streams. Thanks for saying that, dude. Thanks for the nice comments. We've got Hooktress with the 5 months as well. Thanks for the tier 1. And Jonan. Wait, Logic Val did another. Oh my goodness. Hooktress with the 5 months. Logic Val giving XQC a sub. Who's going to be super happy when he sees that one. I know that for sure. And we got Jonan with Lighty Z. Welcome into the Slug Club. And we caught up. Thank you for all the gifted. You lot are all crazy. Thanks so much for all the support. Welcome to the Slug Club XQC. Yeah, we made it. He's finally here.
Even last round, leaving it to 12 seconds. They're comfortable doing that.
The punishes have been there on the side of
appreciate everyone. 2481. Who would have thought?
You know, they come in with some pistols, and my faith is recovered. The movement in through middle again, looking for the vents control, and it's looking to be a split on A.
It's just a low buy, but honestly, the low buy is not too bad from Vitality. We're getting 2 rounds. 2 rounds away. The crunch over towards these 2 is kind of strong right now. And they're the ones without the guns. They're the double sheriffs, but they did great. Can he get around the corner? Can he get a gun? Yes, he has res, and there's another gun there if they go straight sight. So they kind of want to fight for this. This is a weird position for Foot to be in. Yeah, they kind of need to kill this Sage. Well, that was very easy.
Does well to punish. That'll get them access to the site, and Kiwi still roaming. No dash online. Up in hand.
Would have loved him to try and stay alive a bit more there.
He gets one, but that's all he can find.
Utility denied. Information, however, has been claimed. Both players cornered into the back of sight. They're going to swing this one together. Just look
Huge
to win the
one-on-one.
duels and turning this into a 1v1.
Has ult if he wants to wait out the KO ult, but it's like if he goes down. Oh, cracks his arm. He's just so good. He's really stepped up. He's really stepped up in playoffs. I feel like I'm saying his name just every single map at one point. He's a monster. Casey Kermit, thank you so much. We've got Nung back. Welcome into the Slug Club. Casey Kermit, thank you for doing that. Arch NP gifting one over to Adil. Scream, welcome in, Adil. He's gonna be happy with that one as well for sure. Anonymous gifter, we got has gifted Donald Trump into the Slug Club as well. We got all the names here. We got the most famous people, XQC and Donald Trump. Arch as well. Arch MP getting Nabul. Nabul gets one. Nivera, welcome into Slug Club. Thanks for doing that, Arch. Nabul must be pumped about that one. Gendave as well. Shot. Donald Trump's in, so Obama might as well be into the Slug Club as well. Thank you so much for that, Gendave. Obama, mate. Why am I saying Obama, mate, like he's ever going to look at this? Like that's even the real Obama as well. Obama, my mate. Welcome in. Chat, relax yourself for a little bit. Everyone relax yourself for a little bit. Massive rounds.
I'm not 100% sure, but he's patient waiting for this to come through again. Cage up. So there'll be no punish.
We got info wall with trip. Info. Not broken. 3-person stack because of that over towards B. And Twiston's having a nightmare on the defense. Omen ult goes in. They fake it to create pressure, but then the knife clears it. Then the cage goes up, so they fake like they could have gone behind her as well. It's a massive ult. Any trades? Damn, nicely done from Sender. Saves him. Whoa, everyone's saving everyone.
Man advantage and the plan to come through. The players they're against, though, they might reclaim some space and grab a res if all those bodies weren't on the site. Foot will stay there and defend them. Deny any chance for the numbers to go back.
Jarvis vibing. Thank you so much, mate. Can't be saying that one.
They'll have to land some shots, and that operator's still a worry. It's not caught by the paranoia.
Damn.
And we know what happens.
This has been unbelievable in the attack. Really, really good. 4 chances. Vitality have not got a single round. We said their comp would struggle a little bit on defense. I thought it might look a little bit better than this. Further playing a bit of a blinder. Jarvis vibing, thank you so much for the gifted. We'll just say Spank, welcome in. Logic _ Valo as well. See where enough is that. Ah, mate, I lost it. I'll read this one out. Shroudy though. Shroudy, welcome in. Thank you so much, Logic Valor, for that. We've got 4 chances of Vitality to take this. We've been reading out sub-names the whole time. You lot are insane. They decide to go aggro. Nothing else has been working. They decide to 3-man push middle. Try and get a kill early. It's good. They smoke on top of it as well. Create the question mark and have to maybe use the dog or flashes early. Oh, the timing on that wasn't good. They get the dash out as well. Kind of like that. It turns out that this mid control is really worth it. Vitality get a little bit of a win. Baby win. It's the only win so far they've had on defense, to be honest with you. Arch NP, Joe Biden, welcome in. Joe Biden, sure. Arch NP, thank you for doing that. We got, I mean, I gotta say your name because you're gifted. So, Poop Soup with the gifted. Why did I say it twice, for God's sake? Thank you so much, mate. Stallion, welcome into the Slug Club. Thanks so much. Arch NP as well, Tarek, welcome in. He's going to be happy with that.
Has been unstoppable thus far. Twisting in the sight.
Maybe he'll know who I am after that. Who knows? Thank you so much, mate. Thank you, Arch, for the gifted.
Hasn't had much of an opportunity. This would be it. Opening kill is here. He swings as well.
Tell you what, the thing over towards mid actually really helped them here. They stacked up well. They had more sights. Didn't have to worry about middle. They also cleared middle a lot, and they're honestly doing okay with some of these walls and being able to stack 3 people on site. It's just the fact that when they got the 3 in sight. A lot of the time they're losing out on the trades. This is the first time they didn't really. But I like this play over towards middle. I thought it was really good from them. Virgil Struan, thank you so much for that. Another gifted as well from you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Twerky BB, welcome into the Slug Club. Mr. Prince as well. Gifting Brad Pitt into the Slug Club. Maybe we got some names today. Some absolute names joining the Slug Club. STR's come in. I don't know how many that is, STR, but I think it's 5. It could be more. I'll check on the phone in a bit. The Lion Man, Drop Music, Ramad, API, Main, and Polystrada, I think. Thank you so much, STR, for doing that, mate. Hopefully you didn't give more than 5 because I couldn't see the numbers. I lost it all.
Looking for information elsewhere.
STR, thank you for doing that. Thank you. Chat, we reached over 2,500. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I feel like I've just said thank you about 700 times in this one, though, but I do massively appreciate all of you. Again, I didn't think we'd ever get to anything like this, so massive shout out for all of this. 4 chances down to 3. 4 chances down to 3. Let's see if they can get this one. Bonkashi, thank you for the gifted. Rishi Sunak, welcome in, of course. Logic Valor, dude, who knew all of these people had Twitch, honestly? Boris Johnson as well. Welcome in, Logic Valor, gifting over to him. That's a bit of a blunder. We got double kill trip over towards here as well. They're rushing in, only 2 people on site. Omen still has his flash. Oh, there goes your Omen flash. That might be the one. Double cage. 1 trip dealt with.
This player's absolutely everywhere. It's going to be hard to isolate duels, and now he's isolated even more. The cosmic divide coming through, and he's just not good enough for that kill on the side.
The nerves are here. They really are. Oh god, that was... Bone Cold goes down and he had res. And I tell you what, Krax has made the winning play. Krax has pushed spawn. He's got all the info here. And it's a plant for heaven. They played it really well. No matter what happens, they're just going to go in towards heaven. I can't see them losing this. Jet has no more smokes to cover the spike. Should be fully done. Insane from Foot. What an attack. What an attack half from them. Really, really strong. Vitality got a little bit wrecked, to be honest, in terms of some of their things. They had 3. Like, what I thought they were going to struggle at was